Tommy Tiny Lister, born June 24, 1958, Compton, California, to loving parents Tommy Lister and Mildred Faye Lister. He attended Berg Elementary, Enterprise Junior High School, and he also attended Compton High School. Tiny told a story once about going to Compton High, about one day in lunch, a bunch of Crips had a big shootout, and this is where he met Tookie Williams. He said at that time Tookie was already swole in high school in large size, stature. A shootout began in the middle of lunchtime where 13 people got hit. He also explained knowing a lot of people growing up in Compton, but avoid joining the tribes and gangs that was running through the neighborhoods. He attended Palomar Junior College, which he eventually transferred and went to Long Beach City College. This is where it all began. While at Long Beach City College during his sophomore year, he scored a 52 put-out throw, which got him a scholarship to Cal State University in Los Angeles. Tiny broke the record 7 times in a row. In his senior year, he won a national shot put throw championship with a mark over 61 feet and 8 inches. Lister was the 1982 champion for the NCAA Division II. After college, he tried out for the Converse Track Club. But this kind of notoriety got him with the United States Football League, playing for the New Orleans Breakers. He was cut after 2 exhibition games, but went on to pursue his acting career. Being involved with the Breakers, he got a chance to play along legends like Marcus Dupree and Mark Shellin. His first appearance would be on First and 10, the Love TV show Matlock, where he played a prisoner, Perfect Strangers, with plenty other features, but his big break came when he played in the movie No Holds Barred with Hulk Hogan. In the movie, he played the character Zeus. The character was so strong that it got him a WWF career. The movie also inspired a feud between the WWF during the latter half of 1989, where Tiny was billed as Zeus, the human wrecking machine. In his battles, he used the same move Monster Hill gimmick that he used in the movie. Zeus demanded that Hulk Hogan face him in the ring, citing jealousy for being billed under Hogan and anger over losing to Hogan in the movie. He teamed up with Randy Savage and the teams faced off in 1989. One of his biggest matches was against Allah the Butcher. Allah was known to be one of the over-the-top characters. He accepted the challenge from Zeus and they both squared off in 1990. Tiny spoke on the truth of the industry with his interview with Vlad, where he explained,
"That's Hulk Hogan. Had them white people scared. They big white hero about to bow down to that big fool from Compton, Zeus, the human wrecking machine."
His final bout in the WWF would come in 1990 in the Royal Rumble. Tommy's career took off, and he starred in the cult classic Friday, where he explained he got the character Debo from Rolling 60 OG Big U, the man behind the music legend Nipsey Hussle. In 1997, he starred in the cult classic The Fifth Element, where he played the first black president ever in a movie. He then starred in the 1998 classic I Got the Hookup with Master P. It was these kind of comedic roles that showed the industry that Tiny has what it takes to play in a diverse movie set. He then went to play in a bunch of black sitcoms like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin, and of course the favorite Jamie Foxx, where he played the father of a woman that Jamie was attempting to marry. His diversity on the screen made him a star in Hollywood and a legend in Black America. He crossed over in a good way by starring in the 2000 film Little Nicky with Adam Sandler. This would be the second film that will make Tiny a household name across America. At this time, the audience was thirsty for more from Tiny, and his next big move was in 2002 when he joined Dr. Evil Gang and Austin Powers Goldmember. This was over-the-top stardom, but Tiny's humbleness would not let it get to him. From 2001 to 2003, he played Klang of the Klingons, a race of intelligent warriors. His character would be the first Klingon to have contact with humans. This Star Trek role was just as big as any that he had encountered in the past. Thief. In 2002, he linked up with baseball legend Darryl Strawberry, former baseball legend of the New York Mets. Both having a deep devotion to Christianity, him and Strawberry appeared in Trinity Broadcasting Network, a network strictly for scriptures and gospel shows, to talk with the TV televangelist at the time, Benny Hinn, with an interview and a deep prayer. This was the side of Tiny Lister that the public wasn't used to seeing, but was the true side of him. Ever since a youngin', he explained that the reason he never joined the tribes and the gangs that was around him is because he always kept his face inside of the Bible. His deep devotion to God kept him from getting in trouble and staying out of harm's way and making choices that would land him in trouble. But none of these would be bigger than the move he was about to make. In 2003, while in Cape Town, Africa filming the movie Blast, Tiny met Falichie Forbes, a Cape Town African woman. The two immediately fell in love and was married the same year. Falichie Forbes was born January 2nd, 1972 in Cape Town, Africa, Western Cape. A missionary who was a minister in Cape Town. After marrying Tommy, she had moved to the U.S. to live in sunny California with Tommy. Tommy always told the media his ideal wife was a woman of God, and he found that in Falichie, reason being that Tommy was raised in a traditional black family with traditional morals, with his parents being married for over 48 years. In 2008, they had their first daughter, Faith, now 12. Falichie eventually became a human resources business partner at the ABM Aviation Inc. company. With his family now established, Tiny got back to work, giving us countless content to fall in love with. On August 31st, 2012, Tommy agreed to plead guilty to conspiring to commit mortgage fraud in a scheme that led to a $3.8 million loss. He was charged with fraudulently buying homes in order to withdraw $1.1 million in home equity loans. As of April 2014, he was out on bail and confident of avoiding prison. He stated, "What's the cool thing about our God and government is that you can make a mistake and they will forgive you if you are just a good person and doing the right thing and have good intentions." This showed the extreme optimism of Tommy's character. In 2015, he starred in the movie The Human Centipede 3. The movie got mixed reviews, but still went on to be one of Tommy's legendary roles. In 2016, he took on the role Finnick in the movie Zootopia. A hot tipper, Finnick Fox, and Nick Wilde's former partner in crime. Once again, Tiny broke another barrier, making the audience fall in love with him all over again. In 2017, he played a role and also helped direct the movie Busy Day alongside Thomas Nodis. Set in present-day time, Busy Day tells the story of a former underworld enforcer whose life has taken a dramatic turn after he marries and becomes domesticated. These legendary accomplishments has gotten him his own action figures for all of the characters that we've known to love that he has played. And in the world of actors and actresses, if you have your own action figure, it's a big accomplishment. But this year, during the worst pandemic that we've ever faced, Tiny Lister was diagnosed with COVID-19, but overcame the illness. He became ill with the symptoms similar to COVID-19 a second time in earlier December, such as he explained to the doctors that he had trouble breathing, which forced him to cancel shooting for a film. Several days later, on December 10th, the police got a call asking to check on him, which they did and found him in his home in Mariana Del Rey, California. The coroner's office is investigating the cause of his death, which as of now they are sure is from complications of COVID-19. Tommy Tiny Lister will forever be a legend in all communities and in Hollywood. He also showed his respect and love for the music game, appearing in countless artist videos and countless genres of music. Always remember and always respect it. Tommy Tiny Lister Jr.